Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes guys, if you missed out my watermelon and apple smoothie, please you should go back and watch that. Today we'll be making jollof pasta, and to begin with I'm going to put my water inside my pot. I'm using 2 of these because I'll be making 2 packs of pasta. Yes, that is so because I want to have enough and put some in my refrigerator for just like to serve me for a day or 2. Now I will give my water a few minutes to boil. I like my water to boil before I put my pasta, and this is me putting my eggs into my other little pot. So to use egg for my pastas, not like I don't dice it inside, like just have a boiled egg by the side. I enjoy doing that. After my water is done boiling, I'm just going to go ahead and cut my pastas and take it out from the packs. This I told you guys earlier that I'm making 2 packs of spaghetti or 2 packs of pasta. When I'm doing this, I don't like to just put the whole thing inside just like that. I like to cut it in 2 places because I don't want it to be overly long, and I don't want it to stress me when I'm trying to turn it, you get. I will just go ahead and stir it up a little so that I don't want it to clog together, so I'll just stir it up a little. You can add a little bit of groundnut oil inside when you're trying to parboil your spag. You can add just a little bit of groundnut oil, and let's give it like 5 to 7 minutes because I don't like to parboil for too long. Just, you understand, surface level. So you can see that I just gave this like 5 to 7 minutes, and I like the texture like this. It just gives me time to do whatever it is I want to do. Now we'll just take out the water from the spag because I like to, like, this is just the first set of the whole process. So I have a little still inside the pot. I'll just use my water from the tap and make sure that I take it all out because this is the pot I'm going to use to make our jollof sauce. So I have to make sure that everything is out. I don't know, I just like to rinse it out a little bit more and make sure that that's first water, like I don't know why, but I just like to make sure that I rinse it out before I go into the next level. So this is me pouring my onions. I have 2 sets of onions, the first one and the second one, so but you guys are going to see it along the way. This is my tomato paste. I'm going to be using 2 rather for it. Yeah, I love this particular one because it has pepper, onions, and it's tomato, pepper and onions, so I love the flavor. Even without pepper self, this can serve very, very well, perfectly well. So I love that particular one. I love it. I recommend it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and just stir it up with my onion. Just stir, 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 stir. For my spices, I like to use this garlic. These are pure organic spices. I got it from a vendor. She sells pure organic spices. That's my ginger, turmeric, and garlic. These three combos are perfect. Now, before I also forget, this is my rosemary thyme. This just, I don't even need to do too much. You see, just this four combination, they will kill everything. Like, it just makes everything so perfect. The aroma, the taste, every single thing just comes out so perfect. I like to take my time to fry. Like, I don't know why, I just like to take my time to fry. I like that there's this tiny sting that tomato paste always have, so I like to fry a little bit more. Like, I take my time to fry so that I'll get rid of that tiny sour taste, and it always works for me. So in case if you always have that issue of that sour taste, just take your time to fry. It always works. Now this is me going in with water and my spices, my Maggie, salt, everything is inside there. I just poured everything at once, and now I'm just going to stir. I'm adding more water because now we are making 2 packs of spag. Now, after allowing the water to boil, make sure it boils. This is me going in with my dried meats and my onions. I mentioned earlier in the video that I like to use 2 sets of onions. The first set where I fry it with the oil and the tomato. Now the second set is where I pour it inside my already made jollof sauce. This reason is because when I pour that second set, after my spag, I like to always see like chunks of onions. Do you get? So that second onion is always necessary because it always helps. Like, you don't have to dice it small or tiny bits. Dice it like in chunks, like big, and at the end of the day, you see, by the time the spag is ready, you just see them lying on the spag. For those that like onions though, it's not for everybody. Now you want to make sure that you stir this properly. Take your time to stir and stir, so that everything will just blend into each other. Everything will sink into each other. I later added some few pieces of chickens, by the way. I wanted to use just dry meat, but I just changed my mind. Now we cover this and give it some time to boil, and let's get that jollof spag ready. You'll be wondering where the corn came from. My hubby just got back and he brought home some cooked corn. I don't like to eat one full corn sometimes. I like to cut it in twos because I feel like when I pick up a full one, I might end up not finishing it. But when I chop it, like when I half it, I end up eating more. So that's why I always half it, because I enjoy boiled corns a lot. Now our spag is ready. Are you seeing what I was saying earlier? You can see those chunks of onions, right? Yeah, so that is just the exact way that I love it, those chunks of onions. And these are for those who loves onion, not for everybody. If you know you don't like onions, you can just go ahead and just make sure that you put it in the first where I put my oil. So that one should be enough for you because it's going to be invincible. But if you know you're the type that like to see chunks of onions on your spag, you can go ahead and do this method that I just do. This is completely a home remedy spaghetti jollof. Yes, home remedy pasta jollof. You can see how yummy this is looking. I can't wait to come. If you've not liked Please go back, like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notification, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.